Let's have a quick conversation about Vendavo quote proposal management software. And the big question is this tool really worth it this year? I'll be giving you the pros and cons, the pricing, the functionalities, the modules, everything about Vendavo quote proposal management software. So here's a presentation I want you to really pay attention to. When you think about Vendavo, what should you be thinking about? Well, I want you to think about price scalability, price clarity, price affordability. And when you think about Vendavo, I want you to think about a tool that's specifically designed to bridge complex data analysis and strategic price setting so that as a business, you can optimize your pricing in a manner that promotes profitability and efficiency. That really goes back to what I said about affordability and scalability. And so by leveraging advanced data analytics, Vendavo enables companies to parse through vast volumes of sales data, market trends, and customer behavior so that you can set prices that are not only competitive but also strategically aligned with your overall business goals. So, and with the advent of AI, artificial intelligence, Vendavo is really optimizing its sales discovery process even more. And when you think about Vendavo, and this is an important element that you need to remember, there is a trifecta called CPQ, and that's kind of quintessential when you analyze Vendavo. CPQ: configure, price, and quote. So this is actually the trifecta around which Vendavo is building its operational foundation. And what happens here is that the CPQ solution streamlines and automates the proposal and pricing process. And the tool is kind of crucial for businesses looking to reduce the time spent on, say, creating proposals while also ensuring accuracy and consistency across all sales quote. And that's what you would need to have anyway. And so by integrating real-time pricing guidance and configurations into the proposal generation process, Vendavo's CPQ system makes it very possible, based on our investigation, for sales teams to quickly respond to market changes and customer needs, fostering a more dynamic and responsive sales strategy. So when you think about Vendavo, think about pricing, think about affordability, think about cost effectiveness. So this is really good. So Vendavo, in the end, is a cloud-based software tool that helps organizations optimize their pricing strategies, and not just big companies, but also small businesses and also mid-sized enterprises. So what are the features here? When we think about Vendavo, what kind of features can you expect to have within the tool? Well, you have price optimization for sure. You have deal management. You have profit analyzer. You have cost to serve analytics. So C2S analytics. That's kind of cool. And you also have dynamic rebate management. You also have others, but I want to first talk about those five so we have a clear idea what we're talking about. When we talk about price optimization, basically Vendavo enables your business to dynamically set and adjust prices based on market conditions, customer demand, and cost information to maximize profitability. So that's what we love about Vendavo, in the sense that you have a cost granularity, you have cost transparency, and you have pricing granularity as well. You also have deal management. So Vendavo actually streamlines the process from quote to contract, improving also sales efficiency and profitability by ensuring optimal pricing and discounting strategies. So you can tell whether or not your quote will be accepted by a potential customer. Vendavo is going to help you there, because the software will give you will provide more granularity about a certain price level, and whether such price level is conducive to you winning the contract or actually losing it. You also have profit analyzer. So within Vendavo, you have a tool that provides deep insights into profitability by product, customer, or transaction, so that you can identify areas for improvement and growth opportunities. So that's kind of cool in terms of benchmarking analysis also. You also have the C2S analytics, so the cost to serve analytics. So this offers visibility into the total cost of serving customers, allowing for a more informed pricing and a service strategy. So the next time you send an SLA to a client, you're sure that your cost to serve is actually interesting. Otherwise, why would you send an SLA in the first place to a potential client? You also have within Vendavo, you have a dynamic rebate management, so that you are able to automate and optimize rebate calculations to maintain competitiveness while protecting margins. That's really important element to think about. Other features that you will love within Vendavo, you have price settings and updates, you have customer segmentation, you have competitive analysis tools, you have a price waterfall analysis, and you have integrated workflow approval. Let's talk about this in more granularity. So when we talk about price setting and updates, you are able through Vendavo to facilitate an efficient and accurate price setting model, as well as adjustments so that you can respond to market and cost changes rapidly. This is kind of important, especially if you are in a field where benchmarking data changes all the time and you face a lot of competition, and you got to win this you got to win more contracts. And you also have customer segmentation. So here you are able to segment customers based on various criteria so that you can actually tailor pricing strategies and improve customer satisfaction. It's all about going granular. Once again, it's all about having a clear idea about what works and what doesn't work. Remember that Vendavo has several modules within each portal. For instance, the price point, the intelligent CPQ, the rebate and channel manager, among others. Okay. You also have competitive analysis tools. Here, you are able to get data and insights on competitors' pricing strategies, helping your business adjust your prices very, very fast. That goes back to what I said about benchmarking, right? Benchmarking analysis is kind of important, and Vendavo actually facilitates that sort of intellectual pursuit, if you will, this sort of analysis. You also have price waterfall analysis. So price waterfall analysis actually reveals the hidden cost and discounts between list price and net price so that you can uncover opportunities for margin improvement. And last but not the least, you have the integrated workflow approval, which is a quintessential feature within Vendavo. So the integrated workflow approval ensures compliance and governance by requiring appropriate approvals for pricing and discounting actions so that you can streamline operations. This is important. This is important, especially in industries that require some kind of a regulatory oversight or regulatory compliance. So let's talk about the capabilities here. We're still having a conversation about Vendavo proposal management software, and we want to really look at the capabilities of this tool. So think about Vendavo as a CPQ software that aims to reduce the amount of time it takes to generate and submit a quote. And at the start, users can set up item catalog with goods, promotions, stock levels, and role-based discounts. As users work with customers to create quotes, the program identifies upsell opportunities and uses a pricing engine to prevent any financial errors so that you can actually, you know that your revenue is actually safe. And users can then add shipping and other miscellaneous fees to quotes and send them out as branded Word or PDF files. In the event of that a large quote request comes in, the system can require approvals from management level users, and that's really good. And the platform can allow also business partners to submit quotes to customers on a company's behalf. So that's kind of cool. So when you think about Endeavor's capabilities, I want you to think about a SaaS CPQ software solution. You have a tool that focuses on generating quotes very quickly. And it doesn't matter how many quotes, because there's no limit. Some quote software actually have limits on the number of quotes you can generate. Vendavo does not. You are able to host a product catalog with pricing, details, stock levels, and more, so that you have a clear idea what you have on your balance sheet. You also can have Vendavo to actually identify upsell opportunities when working with customers and on quotes. And this strategy is actually pretty good, especially if you have what we call a very agile customers who act real fast. Okay, when they see a good opportunity, they just act real fast. And this is one of those niches where if you are in that niche, you do not want to waste time. You do not want to drag your foot. You don't drag your feet. Otherwise, you just lose the deal. Okay, and also Vendavo prevents pricing errors by referring to a rules engine. You're able to actually send out quotes as branded Word or PDF or even another format. It depends. And also Vendavo requires management to approve large quotes before submission. Let's talk about the pros and cons here. When you think about Vendavo quote management software, what kind of pros and what kind of cons can you think about? First of all, let's talk about the pros. So Vendavo allows you to integrate real-time sales data into system analytics and provide rapid pricing decision making. So that's kind of cool because having this rapid pricing decision making process can really save you thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars. And also within Vendavo, you have graphical interfaces that are very intuitive, very easy to use. You also have an intuitive drag and drop functionality for analyzing items. Vendavo has also user-friendly charts, customizable reporting, and efficient export capabilities. So that's really good. We love that a lot in terms of granularity. So the level of depth and breadth of the reports, that level is really fantastic. You also have the fact that Vendavo helps you accurately calculate the average discount over time and determine the price paid by customers. Again, that's really good in terms of giving you more flexibility. You have advanced analytics and data-driven insights within Vendavo. You have a tool that's tailored for manufacturers and distributors, and you also have a tool that integrates seamlessly with enterprise systems. What about some of the cons here? What do you think about Vendavo? Well, basically, Vendavo is slow when it comes to handling large part imports in the profit analyzer. And this could be a little problematic because if you are using that feature a lot, that module a lot, and the Vendavo is not really fast, this could really slow you down, not only in terms of your operations, but also in terms of your financial management processes. And remember that Vendavo actually has some kind of glitches from time to time, okay? And so basically, you might actually think about a steep learning curve. Maybe train your staff so that they can really handle things within Vendavo. You also have limited integrations. That's a problem. You also have the initial setup and then implementation can be time consuming, and also basically Vendavo sometimes is not really good at accurately identifying and differentiating customer names. So something to really think about. So let's talk about the usage here. When you think about the Vendavo, I mean, of course, you have all kinds of possibilities, okay? And it doesn't matter if you are a startup, if you are a small business, if you are a large enterprise or a mid-sized company. You can use Vendavo, not a problem. You can even use Vendavo if you are a freelancer. But the thing is that given the niches after which Vendavo is going, it's not really practical. Let's just say it this way. It's not practical to be a solopreneur and use Vendavo unless you are in a niche that really fits within Vendavo's price discovery processes. And Vendavo is used for service part pricing and marketing sales analytics primarily. Vendavo is also used for analyzing sales effectiveness, freight expenses, and margins for sales and marketing departments. So you can see that we're speaking about what? Sales and marketing departments. So we're not speaking about individuals, okay? So the market pretty clearly is B2B and not B2C. And Vendavo is also used for evaluating deal margins by comparing them across various criteria, such as verticals and geographic locations within sales organizations. So you can see whether or not you are on the right path through Vendavo from a price perspective, but also from a revenue perspective. And Vendavo is also used for analyzing and setting average product pricing for customers. And this is kind of helpful, especially if you are in an industry that's very competitive. One thing we have seen in our research is that Vendavo really excels pretty well if you plan things well in advance. In other words, Vendavo is giving you a bunch of data, giving you a bunch of granular data for that matter. But it's up to you to have a strategy, see how you can use that data and what you want to use the data for. And you got to really make decisions way in advance. Like, let's say you have to anticipate certain decisions, because by the time Vendavo gives you data, Vendavo's data is a little delayed. So for you to implement Vendavo, you have to adapt your strategy to the market, because the market is never late. But Vendavo data can be late. So that's why you have to sync your decision making to the market trends. So what's the cost here? When you think about Vendavo quote management software, what's the pricing? The cost? There is none. In other words, if you go on Vendavo's website, they're not very transparent when it comes to their pricing. So they want you to contact the company. So you can see on the screen here, they want you to contact them to request a demo. And mind you, you don't even have a free trial. There's no free trial. So once you're ready, once you go through the demo and you're comfortable about you're comfortable with what you see, you start working you start working and paying right away with the software. There's no free trial. There's no there. I mean, the demo is a demo, but I mean, the demo is not really going. It's not giving you how the software operates in a live environment. But at least you have a certain idea of what to expect in terms of modules, in terms of capabilities, and so on and so forth. So this is kind of cool. So big question is Vendavo worth it? We think so. We think Vendavo is worth it. We think Vendavo is actually legit. We think Vendavo is actually great in terms of ROI. Vendavo is a little expensive though, so this is one of those things where back in the days they actually used to put their numbers on their website. Nowadays they have actually removed everything, so they want you to contact them to have a clear idea about how much you owe them if you were to go with the software. So do we recommend Vendavo? That's for sure. Yes, we recommend Vendavo, especially if you are looking if you're looking at features such as price management, deal management, price optimization. Okay, because Vendavo in the end enables businesses to segment their customer base and analyze pricing dynamics within different customer segments. And so this allows companies to tailor their pricing strategies to specific customer group. And the deal management feature also allows users to manage complex price negotiations and contracts effectively, so that you can increase your revenue your revenue over time. But one thing for sure, and that's what we love, Vendavo actually integrates with third-party apps such as Microsoft Dynamics, Sugar CRM, and Salesforce CRM. So if you're still thinking about whether Vendavo is right for you or not, well, I would say give it a try. You can apply for the demo and then see how you actually interact with the final with the software itself. And then once you're comfortable, you can just call or email the same number that you called before to reach out to them and see if you can they can set you up, they can onboard you like for real. So the bottom line here to this conversation, I spoke to you about Vendavo. I gave you the presentation, the features, the capabilities, the pros and cons, the usage, the cost, and whether this tool is worth it. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.